Hi guys, it's Borgson. Hello. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. Guys, I'm trying to get the best lighting in my room and it isn't working all that well. So, guys, it's 90 degrees right now where I live. It's going to be 94. So, fans on the background, I do apologize for that. But today, guys, we're doing Series of Unfortunate Events movie review, guys. So, I want to keep in mind that some of this stuff might just be my opinion of the movie. So, I'll get that out of the way first. I also want to suggest, I don't like saying, because I'm very open about my own sexuality. This movie came out in December 17th, 2004. So I was 12, getting ready in a few months to turn 13. So I'd like to say that I remember I drugged my father to his movie, and God bless him, he actually went with me. My mom did not want to go. My dad was like, well, it looks like it'd be a fun movie for kids. In the beginning of the movie, and he said it was okay. I think he was fibbing because he doesn't like the movie at all. There was dancing elves and all. Like, oh my gosh! Like, did we get our own movie? And then it wasn't. And they said, well, if this is kind of what you want, well, go to another theater. Okay. So it starts out about the Baudelaire children. They're not the orphans. They're family that is very rich, and they have a decent amount of money. That are very well endowed. And they have 3 children, Violet, Klaus, and Sunny. But like I want to say before I get too far into it, Klaus is my favorite. Was probably still is my favorite character out of the Baudelaires, and I just thought was the best. But I don't know if that's just because Klaus is the best character out of the 3 children, or if I just had the hots too much for Liam Aiken, and that's why. Because my dad movie with me. He's like, oh, so cute. And his boy would be so cute for you if he wasn't an actor. So cute. And guys, it's the memories I want to remember my father's ages. Anyway, guys, the movie is about, like I said, 3 children who actually end up becoming known as the Baudelaire orphans. I also want to add something I probably already made a mistake on before the comments come. I don't pronounce Snicket correctly. I pronounce it Slicket. I don't know if it's because, if you guys don't know, you guys are new to my channel. I'm legally blind. If you guys are new to my channel, I've been my whole life just about. We found out a couple years back that I'm pretty close to the door. So I never seen the N in the title. I was just so busy. I don't know if it's because of my disability, or if I was just so focused on Liam that I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna pop. So this movie is, okay, first off, through the eyes of a mother, to stop that Count Olaf has done to these children, I would whoop his butt if he was a real person. Just one of these things right here is bad enough. I think they ought to have had him nowhere near those children. Okay, guys? Nowhere near those children. Like, one, okay, he tried. Their legal guardian, Olaf, is always trying to kill them. Like, okay, that is odd. He wants the Baudelaire, or, I don't know him as orphan. I'm actually technically an orphan, too. So, yeah, guys, fun fact is I'm technically in some cultures considered an orphan because I'm motherless. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so he tries to get the kids. I'm going to use the word children and not orphans, because orphan's an offensive thing when I'm basically almost an orphan myself. Or I grew up basically almost an orphan from not having a mother. But I had a father, but still, I guess so. Anyway, guys, so the children, he wants their money all the time, and he's like, you know what? I want to get my hands on their money. And the first thing he does wrong, guys, when the children come in, is, why you guys so gloom? And Klaus is like, our parents just died. He's like, well, you better say it better than that. He's like, from the theater club. And then he gets so angry when the little girl goes, he's like, I don't talk monkey, blah, 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 blah. And then he goes over and just plows Klaus right in the face, okay? If I was a protector of children, like a caseworker, I would have had those kids out of his care that fast. Like that. He slapped Klaus, made them cook and clean like slaves. And then something I didn't realize, but looking back as an adult, so all of a sudden I kind of realized is Olaf and all of his friends keep talking about how beautiful Violet is. Okay, say it once as a compliment. Say it twice. My antennas are going up. So, guys, this piece of garbage puts them in front. He gets legal guardianship of them because he will be a cousin or somehow related to the Baudelaires. So he gets legal custody of these children, and then he puts them by a train and locks them in. And then He puts them by train so train will hit and kill them. Well, the kids, first of all, guys, Violet's an inventor. She ties her hair up, she's going to invent something. Klaus is a reader, and then Sonny likes to bite things. And he said that Klaus did not like Sonny at first. I mean, I think it's because, in fact, he was a little jealous his parents were paying attention to her, and a little bit less like him being a baby to family again. No longer being a baby to family. They had to invent some stuff, guys. I don't want to get too deep into the movie because I don't want to spoil for anyone who hasn't seen it. But as a 90s kid, I've seen it, so multiple times. And I tried telling my mom about it, but I wrote it for her, and I'm probably never going to say it. Because I didn't want to offend my parents and talk so much about Liam Aiken that I got bullied. Actually not. I got bullied over Rupert Grint. But yeah, I could do a whole separate video on Liam Aiken if you guys want, or videos on Liam Aiken if you guys don't mind. If you guys want to see them. So okay, so they got their way out of that one, and they call up their caseworker, and he comes to get them. Like, why would you let Violet drive from her age? Well, Violet's supposed to be 14, Klaus is 12, and Sonny is an infant, maybe 6 months to a year. Okay, guys, then they go to live with their uncle, they call him Monty. And then when they're happy, guys, they take him to Peru. He lost his own family in a fire. It looks like the kids finally have love in their life. Like, their uncle probably, in my opinion, was definitely the best out of all of them to be the Baudelaire's new guardian, their new father figure. He was definitely, guys, he was singing and dancing, caring about them, having dinners with them. Like, he was being an uncle to them. And we take them to Peru and be lovely. And then Count Olaf shows up in a disguise, pretending like he's somebody an imposter. And Klaus is like, we're not letting you in. And Violet's going to shut the door. That piece of crap with a knife in the door and floors the door open. And they're like, don't be rude. First off, what Monty did wrong was if Klaus and Violet are saying something's wrong, you don't let that person in the house. Especially when Klaus kept saying there was something wrong. That's Olaf. You listen to him. Like, I feel like everybody abuses Klaus after this whole movie. So it's just like Klaus was the one that really picked the one. But guys, it gets worse. And he decides that they have a snake there. Most deadly snake, but it's actually friendly. The little girl tangles with it, whatever. When the kids go to bed, he's like, I'm watching you, and I'm down the hall, and I will know when you're being bad. Like, you get a hall pass, and Violet tries to, leave the bedroom. First off, guys, that's pedophilic sounding. And as a grown woman, I think Olaf was a pedophile, to be honest with you. Not just after the Baudelaire money. Anyway, he gets the poison snakes, a venom that their Uncle Monty had, and he gave it to him and killed him. Then he tried to say Deadly Snake did it, but he didn't. Deadly Snake is actually just very lovable. Then they go live with their aunt, Josephine, and the kids are happy. She has all these, really irrational features, like doorknob shattering. She pushes the door open instead of uses the doorknob. Fun fact, guys, I actually do that myself. It's because I have obsessive-compulsive disorder and germophobia. I push the door open by the wood of the door, not by the doorknob. So I don't think that part of it was too big, because I've been that way most of my adult life. But it's just the fears of the doorknobs breaking and the realtors and just irrational feels. Here's the kids go out to the supermarket with her, the farmer's market, and they meet Olaf and disguised as somebody else. And then Klaus knocks him down and pulls up his leg because he had a tattoo on his ankle, but he covered it because he's an actor. And Klaus revealed it, and he has a stump. It was it was killed by leeches, which her husband was killed by leeches and aunts. All upset. Whatever, guys. It was ridiculous the fact that these people keep going along with Olaf. And then she goes, okay, I'm in love with him, and I'm going to take him home with me. And X-rated stuff. It's the children's movie, supposedly. A lot of X-rated in this movie, guys, for children. Guys, we got to hurry up here. Okay, so they come back, and he jumped her over. He pushed her overboard and made her write a suicide note, blah, 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 blah. They get to the cave where the woman is at. She's like, I'm not dead, but you willed us to him. And it was just, and Klaus was the one who figured out it was in his suicide note. It had encrypted, but we're not going to go too far into details. Okay, and the worst thing I think Olaf has done after the whole movie was when he decided to marry Violet for the Baudelaire money. And I was like, what the heck? Because I never read the book because I'm legally blind. I can't see well enough to read all that well, depending on my eyes. There are days where my eyes don't work well enough that I can't read. I didn't even know how to read because my eyes don't function well enough to read sometimes. So anyway, guys, and I was in the Narnia more. But anyway, he tries to marry Violet. He marries Violet. He tells her, I will kill Sunny, the little pool thing, little girl. He's like, I'm going to kill the little girl. So he hangs her up in like this thing, and Klaus go to get him. And he does. Klaus rescues the sister, and then he destroys the document of them being married. Now, guys, in my opinion, I think it's very heavily implied that Olaf is the one who set the Belvedere fire. And they go back to their childhood home, where the family house where they saw how beautiful the mansion was. They destroyed, and the letter, they always kept talking. This letter never came. We thought they didn't love us. The letter didn't come, guys. The letter was there. Guys, as someone who lost a parent knows, when that letter doesn't come, or that book that doesn't come in the mail, and it comes, and it can almost, because I can relate to this, guys. My mom actually bought books for me because my mom knew I had trouble reading. My mom thought I couldn't read. She didn't know that I could read. It's just I'm legally blind, so I can't. So my mom ordered me a few books, and the last one came about a year or two after my mother died. I don't think it was 2 years, guys, because the fire it came like a week before the fire. The last book came that my mom ordered me that was on back orders that I didn't even know she'd ordered. Where I was aware of it, I thought she just didn't get on ordering it, guys. The last book came a week before the fire. So I understand how the Bowlers felt in that moment, guys. Though I know how it felt in that moment. As I've lost a parent, I had a house fire that almost took my own life. I understand. And guys, for years I could not watch this movie. A weird, eerie thing is I watched it with my girlfriend groups. I have some girlfriend groups to talk. Everybody loved Liam Aiken. It was fine. So I thought about Liam Aiken group. It was fine, guys. A week before the house fire happened, before my own house was almost burned down. So it was eerie to be able to. That really didn't make it eerie. But guys, as an adult, I was punched that Olaf in the face. Like, he is abusing Liam, or I guess Klaus, because Liam's the actor. He's abusing Klaus. He's like slapping Klaus and abusing Klaus. And I'm actually surprised he didn't want to S.A. Klaus. He's like, I don't want to imply he doesn't want Violet sexually. He just wants her for the fortune. He's a creep who's after a little girl. Guys, I think Jim Carrey was excellent in the role. And normally Jim Carrey shows and movies would scare me at that age because of the mask. So Jim Carrey was a little... Anyway, guys, I liked the movie. My teenage opinion was, I didn't care as long as Liam Aiken was in it. I didn't care. Don't mean it's like there's something definitely going on here wrong. But guys, this video is getting a little bit too long. Remember to comment, like, share, subscribe. Go and hit that bell for post notifications. Remember, if you guys want me to do more videos about Liam Aiken, I am more willing to do them. Do the videos. Guys, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, and I've been up since like 6 or 7. Okay, guys, I'm going to comment, like, share, subscribe. And I'm standing, if you guys notice, because it's better. Like, bye, guys.